Hello and welcome to Yorkshire. Today we're in Huddersfield, home to both Huddersfield Town and the Huddersfield Giants. We take an inside look at both clubs' academies and speak to players who've worked their way up the ranks and established themselves in the first team. First, down to Tom, who's at the Galfarm Stadium.
Return for grace. It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day.
This is the Galfarm Stadium, home to Huddersfield Town. The Yorkshire club currently sits second in League One and have a flourishing academy system. Graham Mitchell's the head of youth development and has brought through the likes of Jack Hunt, Chris Atkinson and Liam Ridehouse, along with goalkeeping number one, Alex Smithies. With all this in place, the future ambitions of the club could soon be realised. Huddersfield Town's season couldn't have progressed any better, with all their pre-season expectations well on target. With the excellent calibre of players at the club, along with the budding talents of several youth players, the future looks bright. The emphasis on youth talent is growing, and Graham Mitchell believes it's the way forward.
I think the biggest thing definitely for me, and I know for the club as well, which is a massive thing, is that we want to see local boys playing for our team. You know, we call ourselves the Yorkshire Club, and I want to see local Yorkshire boys on the pitch at the Galfarm in the first team.
Two of the players who have made a great impression this season are Jack Hunt and Chris Atkinson. Both have been at the club since they were 7 years old, making their debut extra special. The players feel their progress into the first team this season can encourage other academy prospects.
Just over the moon, a dream come true really. You know, when I was 6, 7, I used to think about it all the time when playing in the academy and stuff. I just absolutely loved every minute of it, mate. Yeah.
The younger lads should see that those boys are getting a chance and showing what we can do, so they should strive to do the same.
With the belief they are the Yorkshire Club, the Huddersfield Town fans recognise the importance of Huddersfield-born youth products.
They're all doing very well, yeah. A few of them have gone out on loan and come back, but that's looking good.
I don't think there's been enough of seeing of the youngsters really. I think we should have seen more of them because they seem very promising.
I think we were a bit worried when Clark came in because he got rid of quite a few of the lads coming through, you know, Worthington and all that. But as long as he keeps faith in the academy, we'll be happy because it's important that there's Huddersfield lads in the team.
So we're talking Jack Hunt, Alex Smithies to some degree. Right, they've done okay. I wouldn't argue with that. But the chairman's always there with his money if we're struggling. But yeah, some of them are coming through.
Jack Hunt, I think he's a top player. But I mean, Arsenal game, that were obviously when he showed a lot of potential.
Kevin Kilban, Joey Good-Johnson and Alan Lee have all joined the club this season, adding much needed experience. Along with inspirational manager Lee Clark, they all aid the progress of the developing group.
Lee takes a big interest. We speak mainly about the scholars really, so you know the 16s when they come in. Up to 18s, but Lee's been down. He'll come down on a Sunday and watch the little ones play. So he takes a big interest, which is good.
You know, got some very good experienced players at the club now, like Kevin Kilban, Joe Good-Johnson, which is very good because they play my position as well. They're always encouraging and giving advice when it's there, so it's very good, yeah.
After turning several academy graduates into first team players, Town now have a squad ready to battle for the championship. Graham Mitchell, the man responsible for improving the youth setup, has been receiving plaudits from the current crop of academy players.
Great manager. He'll tell you how it is a little bit, and he's good with the young lads as well, not just us older lads. He makes the players want to work hard and play well for him, so he's a good coach.
They drill it into you like with the sessions that we do, how they want you to play like the first team, so hopefully if you get up there you're not far off from, you know, playing well, so it's good.
Well, I think the ambitions are to move up the road, which we're about to do. The club's just purchased a new training facility, which for the academy will be fantastic. I think the ambition for the club is to push on and play as high as we possibly can, which for everybody will be great.
The ambitions of the Premiership for a League One club may seem impossible, but with the emphatic strides forwards that Huddersfield have taken this season, that impossible dream could be on the horizon.
The Huddersfield Giants have come on leaps and bounds over the last few seasons, and again this season have got off to a fantastic start, winning 4 out of the opening 6 matches. A major part of this has been played by the Youth Academy, with players coming into the first team at a regular basis. With this system put up in place, it looks like they're set to meet the media's expectations of being serious Super League title contenders.
It's actually picked up by Smith. Now there's an opportunity here for Huddersfield. They haven't been in the game at all. Jensen has pace. He's got the ball out to Fatuera, and Fatuera has stood up Deacon, and he's brought Huddersfield. Robinson waits at dummy half. Picks up. Well, that's a great dummy.
Giants were within 80 minutes of reaching the grand final last year. With the intake of recent youth, the team think they can go one better. Heart of the Giants, Earl Crabtree is full of optimism.
I'd like to challenge for the title, there's no doubt about that. I don't think we're quite at the level that we want to be at the moment. We're a bit disappointed with a couple of performances. And you know, it's about getting better and improving, and with all the young lads that we've got in the team, we can only get better. It's just a matter of time before we, you know, get on his feet properly and start running really well, and I think we're all looking forward to it.
Club director Richard Thewlis is certainly proud of the club's recent fortunes, heaping praise on youth coach Damien McGrath.
Damien was a key part when we brought him in about 2.5 years ago now. He set up the Giants way, the Giants pavement for younger people to come forward, if you like. You know, and with respect, you just look at the representative honours that our club's now achieving, in particular with the England Knights selections of a number of our younger boys. Clearly what we're doing is right.
The results are really starting to show, with 9 Giants players being selected for the England squads. Sean Lunt was one of these, and he pays tribute to the extent that the Giants have progressed.
It shows massively how us youngsters and obviously the older ones getting picked and stuff like that, so it just shows you what a great aspect Nathan Brown has been to us and improved us all.
McGrath has been in post for 3 years and his tremendous work hasn't gone unnoticed.
The youth system has changed over the years at the Giants, especially in the last couple of years. I think they've put a lot more effort and you know, a bit more enthusiastic the way they are about, you know, the young lads coming through. I was one of the only ones that did come through. All my mates sort of just disappeared and never really played again, all went to different clubs. But now we're starting to keep hold of them, and I think it's because we're doing better in the league as well, and that makes a massive difference.
The ideal would be to have a full-time, homegrown first-team squad, which, you know, I think is the ideal for most rugby league clubs, where we're not dependent on overseas players or even, to a degree, signing players from other clubs. You know, we can produce our own stars.
The squad's just got deeper and deeper. When I first came through, there was only 1 or 2 good youngsters coming through. Now we've got 5, 6 every year coming through, and that's only going to make the first team squad better. We've got like 37 players in the squad now, so we've got so much strength and depth which we never had before, which can only make us a better side.
Looking back down the years, the Giants' youth system was in a poor state.
The story's always a good one to tell. Probably the best player in British rugby league now, who's playing in Australia, is young Sam Burgess. He was on our scholarship scheme. The club didn't even know he was there.
Burgess was complimentary of the Giants though, recommending the club to Australian winger Jamie Simpson.
He said the weather's all right. It's been all right to me so far, so the weather hasn't been too bad. But no, Sammy said, you know, as he said, basically it was a good organisation to come to and a very good team. And he said England as a whole is great.
Youth has really sparked into life in the English game, with players starting to realise its true transformation. Lam Patrick has played in both England and Australia and has started to notice the difference.
Just playing park footy, which I was playing, it was still like a fairly good standard. It was still the standard of maybe in the Championship 1 or maybe the higher standard of the Championship league below. But I think for what it was, I think it just suited me.
It illustrates that youth is the way forward. With the Huddersfield Giants making huge strides off the pitch, they now hope to demonstrate this on the pitch.
We hope you've enjoyed some of the exclusive interviews that we've had to offer. That's all we've got time for this week. Tune in next week, same place, same time.